Greetings and welcome to our USA campaign, and this, my friends, how we left it last time, where we had a terrific battle, a defensive battle for Hanover, my friends, which unfortunately we did lose that battle. The first loss, the first defeat we've had in a long, long time. And because of that defeat, we have now lost the sort of strategic sort of foothold we had here in the west. So we're looking to evacuate the forces that were left, have scattered north towards Denmark. They've sort of just scattered that way, moving away from the sort of resurgent German forces here have just entered or trying to enter Hanover. So we're pulling our forces out, they're heading towards the naval forces that are sat there sort of in the Danish waters as it were, waiting to pick them up. Those forces will be sent to Königsberg, my friends. They will be reinforcing Königsberg. So we really are looking to sort of bring those troops from the sort of debacle that happened there in Hanover, that loss, but after a really hugely brave and valiant attempt, my friends, by the defenders of Hanover to sort of withstand that pressure. As many of you said, I probably could have fought that battle a little bit better. Instead of just sort of throwing men into the fight, I could have been using sort of, firing into them and that. But again, my friends, with that breach in the wall, that really was our Achilles heel. It just absolutely opened up the way for them. That was the one end. They just kept battering away, throwing in troops after men, unit after unit into that sort of vacuum that had formed around there. And it was the focal point of the battle. Unfortunately, we didn't get our reinforcements in quick enough. When the reinforcements did come in, they were way, way off from being able to reinforce quickly enough, as the Germans had the reinforcements pretty much coming constantly, a stream of reinforcements piling into the battle. Unfortunately, we didn't have that. Our sort of forces were sort of way off the map, and when they came on, they were sort of, the sort of the wrong reinforcements, which is partly my fault as well. The cannons were coming in, and the infantry we did have coming just wasn't coming in quick enough. But anyway, that battle is done, my friends, and I salute, and there will be medals for those armies, for the generals, for their men that fought in that battle. They've fought valiantly. They've held Hanover against a humongous, a stupendous assault by German forces. The Germans have thrown absolutely tens of thousands of troops at Hanover to try and break it, and they've held each time. Unfortunately, this time around, the pressure was just too much for them, and they cracked. But they didn't run sort of like cowards, my friends. They fought to the very end, and they're only just now retreating up north. But we now find ourselves in this position here. We have now, as you can see here, roughly just over 6,000 Germans here moving in. Now these forces, I can absolutely guarantee you, these forces are aiming to try and cut off the retreating forces that were in Hanover. They're trying to stop them from reaching the coast. Now if they don't reach the coast, they could be encircled, my friends. We could see a super encirclement here, in which case the Germans would surround the survivors of Hanover and wipe them off completely off the battle map. That means we'd lose all our artillery, we'd lose all our weapons, ammunition, we'd lose our generals. We really would. And we've got to try and buy time for these armies to escape. We have to give them that time to escape to the coast, to board the ships that are in situ. They're in position to be able to move them, evacuate them. I know that Admiral Alan Knight has given orders for that to be happening, my friends, so that the Navy, the US Navy that's operating within Europe, as you can see, all the Navy we've got here, will be designating ships to pull these forces off sort of the Western Europe, as it were, get them off the Hanoverian soil, get them out of Denmark soil, because Sweden aren't going to come for us here. We can go into Denmark quite comfortably here. We're at war with Sweden, but Sweden have got bigger fish to sort of tackle, as it were, in terms of Russia, so they're not going to come for us. By the time we do, we'll be long gone, but we need to buy time, my friends, for these armies to escape, and that's why we have the brave John Waxer here and his army, my friends, General John Waxer here, who has thrown himself here into this gap here between these sort of gardens and the bridge here, but to get the bridge over the river here of Hanover. He's put his army in position here to hold back this onslaught that's coming for the armies of Hanover, and they have to do as much damage as they can here to really push back these German units. If they break through, we could see the slow sort of picking apart of the armies that were once the garrison, the defenders of Hanover. We will not allow that to happen. We have to give them a chance to escape, and we shall, my friends, believe me. We shall do that, and we're going to take this battle right now. This might be a little bit of a shorter episode than normal, I know I'm doing 5 episodes for this USA campaign. Did get quite a few messages asking for 5 episodes. And I hope, and I think many of you are enjoying this, and I know I'm enjoying playing it. I really am. I know many of you enjoy watching this as well. So it really is fantastic to be able to do this. But it might be a little bit shorter this campaign than normal. This episode, I beg your pardon, than normal, my friends. Just got a few things to do before tomorrow. So let's take this battle, my friends, and then let's see what we can do here. If we can just do, even if we can't defeat these armies in their entirety, because if you can see here, look at the composition of these forces. They've got a lot of troops available to them. Specifically, this army have got a lot of cavalry, which can do a huge amount. And look at the cannons coming in. As always, the German armies are equipped very, very well with some good cannons here, but they don't have the best. They've only got mounted troop artillery here, which isn't brilliant. We do fortunately have 3 24 pounders here at our disposal. We do have a good complement of cavalry, 173 men here, and they actually came out. The army of General Wax did come out of this battle quite well. They were involved in some bitter fighting. I knew a few regiments actually reached the fort and took part in some of the defensive battles inside the fort. But as you can see, they didn't come off too badly at all here, considering. But we're going to take this fight right now. The Battle of Brandenburg, or at least damaged the German armies. We have to give those armies here, of Hanover, that crucial time to escape to the evacuation ships, the troop ships that are out just on the coast there waiting for them. They will then be shipped to Königsberg here. We're going to get ourselves a little bit of order in Königsberg. Things are looking a little bit scrappy. Things look a little bit of ill discipline. The command has been shifted to the west, try and hold there. We're going to bring order back to Königsberg, and we are going to mount a substantial assault against Poland. The Germans will pay dearly for what happened in Hanover, but they will pay dearly elsewhere on the front. But by damn, we don't give in. My good grief, look at them. Look how many troops you've got here, and this is almost an army in itself, and these are looking after the artillery. Well, they will come in useful. Right, let's have a look here at what we've been given by the deployment gods. A very small deployment zone, one that's slap bang in the middle of a village. Not the best. It looks like we're going to have to mount our defence on this left flank here. So you can see the right flank is quite heavy with buildings here. That's going to break up our line substantially. But we have to make do with what we've got here. We've got a deep deployment zone, but of quite a narrow one. Okay, first things first. Let's get the guns set up. These guns are going to be crucial. Very nice indeed. Now we don't know where the other reinforcements are going to be coming from for the Germans. We have to be very careful what we do here. Now they're going to be hitting that tree there if we're not careful. I don't want any of these hitting any trees. They're going to miss that quite nicely there. That's good. Right, okay. We're going to have our General Waxer here. Brave, my friends. Salute General Waxer, because he's throwing his army and himself here into this defensive, this blocking manoeuvre to stop the Germans there from rampaging across the survivors of Hanover here. If we don't do this, then we could find ourselves in some dire straits. Actually, we'll put the cavalry purely in a defensive formation here. We've got to be able to respond to anything coming our way here. Now we need our strongest units in the front here. I think we'll have this regiment along here. The beauty of this, though, is it also gives us the opportunity to hide here within this sort of long overgrowth. Look at that, within the ferns, within the trees here, this long grass, this beautiful cover. Look at that. If only we had some light infantry as well, that really would give us that extra protection. Again, we shall have this regiment here. We haven't got any of our regiments named, but if any of you, my friends, would like you to have a regiment named specifically after you, I might even introduce colonels into the regiment. So we'd have a colonel. If you want to be a colonel of a regiment or of a battalion, then please let me know, and I will definitely do that for you. And we have to hold side. What do you do? Want to hold some reserves back if possible? Okay, we've got another 225 for this regiment. There's another full regiment. We want full regiments at the front here to take that initial brunt. But we've got to be careful where those reserves are coming in from. Oh, look at that. We've got plenty of regiments of horse here. That's going to really serve us well in being able to hold the line. Look at that. 173 men in that regiment. That's a heck of a glitch, but we're going to use it to our advantage. Oh, another regiment here. As you can see, these are going to provide us a lot of problems here. .224, where's the demarcation line? Oh, way back there. So we're actually going to put this regiment here. It will then slot into place here once deployment ends. Ooh, 82nd Regiment. I think we'll just hold these gentlemen here for the moment until we can see what the shape of the battle is going to be like in terms of where the enemy come in. Now most of these regiments, as you can see, have been in some quite substantial fighting here, but that doesn't mean we don't use them. Everyone will be used. I think we leave this regiment here, 162 men. We'll have these two regiments here. We've got 3 regiments spare, which we will pull into the village, and 161 men here as well. Perfect. Okay, we're going to have to deploy on the fly here. We're going to have to deploy because we don't know where the other reinforcements are coming. The reinforcements are going to come in pretty quickly. Let's do this, my friends. There they are, there. Okay, they're going to come on this flank here pretty hard. That's why we move these regiments here. Only 5 left. Okay, let's get these gentlemen deployed. Steady, lads, steady now. That's a lot of forces. Going to hold some of these in reserve. This regiment here is going to be held within the village. We're going to hold these gentlemen back here off the main line. My word, they got a lot of cap. Steady, gentlemen, steady now. Double time! This is a full army coming off the line here. Prepare to fire! Prepare to fire! Not good enough, gentlemen, not good enough. Look at that. And now they're going to meet their doom. what a beautiful shot there. I'll butcher them, lads. Let's put an end to these here as quickly as we can. We're going to shift the forces here. Going to make advantage of the flank we've got here. Steady, gentlemen, steady now. Winning slightly? I don't think so. What do you mean winning slightly? Butcher them, lads! That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I'm going to punch into the side of these. Come on, kill them off here. That's it, well done. Let's put an end to these here. Let's get in there. We've got to do as much damage as we possibly can here. We have to hold these Germans up here. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, they've gone, they've gone. Steady, lads, steady. We're going to shift our focus onto this flank here. Break, shatter, you fiends. Come on, kill them off there. Shift the fire. Get into them, lads. Hit them in the back there. Hit them in the rear. Don't tell me you're walking. Don't tell me you're walking. Oh, what a beautiful shot there. Swarm them, lads. Get out of there. Come on, move it. Come on, find that. I said, keep going, lads. Push through them. Push through them. They've buckled under the pressure, but they've done their duty with absolute. Look at this. They've completely butchered up the line here for the German units coming in. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. John Max, I salute you and your men. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. The sacrifice will not go on. Oh my word. It's a beautiful sight. Actually, on here. On here, please. Oh, we're going to get... Yeah, they've broken, but look at that. We've absolutely smashed up their lines here. Broken them apart. I'm going to shift the angle of our attack here. Right, some of these forces are going to be shifted to this front here. Right, now we can put the full firepower. Oh, don't you buckle. Don't you buckle. We need that artillery fire. Come on, give them that fire support. Give them that fire support. My God, they've got... We're not going to hold here, gentlemen, but we have to do what we can here. Shift John Wax up. John Wax to this flank here. They're crumbling. They're starting to break under the sheer magnitude of the firepower here. Done a terrific amount of damage here. Put the fire on them. Put the fire onto them, lads. General Waxer, if you would please, good sir. There you go. Bring the fire directly onto them. Oh, what a shot. That's a beautiful sight. Oh my gosh, they caught them absolutely flush there. Oh, they have fought with absolute valour here. Oh, word. Cuirassiers, they're going to... We'll switch the fire to here. Oh, stay, lads, steady. This is the last defensive line here. If any of them come back here... No, we're just being rolled upon here by this wave after wave. We don't give up. We've been hit by cuirassiers here. Right. Defensive formation. Landed right on top of them. Right on top of them. what a shot, but it's taking our own men out there. God, they just absolutely landed plumb into us there. If they want to fight, then they've got themselves one. Get back into that. Get back in. We've got more gendarmerie here coming in. I expect the best. Fire! Fire! Oh my word, we've done a wonderful job here. My word, we must compliment here. This could be the first Medal of Honor here, because this force has really... We're going to get rid of him. We're going to get this John. We're going to get the John Waxer out of here while we still can. He's withdrawing. We're not going to lose him. Actually, we can put fire on these cavalry here. Come on, gentlemen, reload quicker. Reload quicker. We've only got one regiment holding the 89th here. Come on. Oh, what a shot! They have absolutely fought with valour here. Look at that general's dead. Theodor Schonkampf. Gone. Charge! We've absolutely butchered them here, but oh, they've got these new... Whoa! Charge, man! Give them what for. The last hurrah. Good grief, we've just been absolutely overrun here, but look at the damage we've done to these German forces here. They've been absolutely decimated. We salute John Waxer and his army. They've been overrun, but they've held open this... They've held open this area here for the others will not be forgotten. Oh my gosh, look at that. They bought 6,000, we lost 2,000, we got 1,000 men still left, and they lost nearly 3,500 men here. Look at that. And he's escaped. He's managed to escape. But he's rude. Russia. Ah, they've taken it here. We've got to evacuate. Look at this. We're going to be surrounded otherwise. To evacuate Cologne. We're being surrounded. They're slowly building up forces to surround Cologne. We are not going to lose Cologne. Oh my god, they're even moving into French territory. That's far too cosy an agreement here from them and the French. That one bit. We have got, look at the forces they're building around in Poland. This is to defeat them very soon here. Look at the forces they're assembling in Poland. They must know. If you can, my friends, this is my dog playing up here. Now they're starting to build here. Oh, can we evacuate? We can. Let's get out of here. Yes, we've evacuated. Yes. They just want to push us out of Hanover. They don't want to follow us. They just want to secure their base. But look at Poland. It isn't that strong, really. I believe we can take it if we put the right forces into this battle. We can take Warsaw and Cologne because of the significance. Whoa. Now what? They've moved in troops. Look at that, 22,000 here against these gentlemen here. There's overwhelming odds here. And we could auto-resolve this one here. But we're up against some pretty powerful forces, especially here. This force is not really ready to take on these. It is not ready at all. It would probably be quickly overwhelmed. Some of these forces aren't at full strength either. And some of them are earmarked. Some of them are earmarked for operations further. We're going to move some of these forces to be earmarked for bringing in. We could defeat these here with an auto-resolve, but really I want to see this battle through myself. I'll decline the attack here. Chances are they're moving away. We're trying to attack. Wait a minute. Well, I'll be damned. They've lifted the siege. This has given us time here to replenish, my friends. Unbelievable. This really could. Afghanistan, Ottoman Empire, which I just wish would really start to hit. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. Russia, who has their own fight with Sweden. Here we do have their own fight with Sweden here. That's going to bring in quite the event. Oh, look at that. They moved in already here, pushing Sweden back. If Sweden collapses, I haven't got a problem with that at all. Because Russia is doing the work for us here and taking... Wait a minute. Why is Spain moving troops into that harbour there? And Sweden's starting to amass quite a few troops here. But we're going to leave Russia and Sweden fight their own war here. Whoa, that's a lot of forces, but mind you, Sweden now sending in troops. Oh, look at that. They're going to push the Russians away from there. Yep, I thought so. That's cost them dear. Dagestan, Courland. Mamelukes next. Ooh. Don't you besiege Britain there, you leave Britain alone. I hope Britain can repair that port there. Otherwise we're going to be hit pretty hard here with our... friend. Okay. We know we're going to have a lot of raiding going on here. We've got a lot there, a lot of recruitments here, Rhineland. Okay, these troops are going to be evacuated, but not yet. What we're going to do is we're going to give this territory to France. And with these then we'll end... These troops will then be sent automatically to Königsberg. But we need to get these... What have we got? 53,000 here. Whoa, 17,000. That's a huge drop there. That's why. Ottoman Empire's been hit. France has been hit. Great Britain's been hit. We've lost a huge amount of our trade there. And also our tax income has been absolutely smashed in because... What have we lost there? We lost nearly, 10,000 in income just from losing Hanover. We have to take Poland. We have to do it. What have they got assembled here? Just... As you can see, it's taken quite a long time just to pick out the armies here because of the sheer quantity of armies in one place. Okay, we've managed to not do too bad. Everything has been brought up to full here. Now this army here, this army is actually going to be moved around to here. We're going to start assembling our forces for the attack. This army is going to be brought back up by... Damn, we're going to bring this one up. Only 27, that's fantastic to hear. This army, we'll have to defeat this army here. We can't leave it to loiter. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to move this sloop. Over here we're going to start evacuating. Going to start tidying. Look at this, we've got another force here which we're going to land, and the lag for moving these is absolutely unbelievable. It just takes a time. As you can see, the sheer amount of forces we've got in this area, it does take a time for it to sort of come on, just deploy those. Excellent, we've got another, and this sloop is going to be put to good use. We're going to evacuate. We're evacuating the troops. We are not going to be leaving them to their fate here. That's what we don't do. We leave no man behind. No man gets left behind. Luckily, because we've secured this region, we can move with impunity. Right, I want these trade lines cleared. Thank you. Right, get these armies out of here. Look at that, he's trapped in here. Oh no, he's trapped. Damn it. The army of Earl Baker is trapped here. Then we have to move this force out of here. He's trapped there. Unbelievable, he's been trapped unless he can withdraw. We might have to leave an army, I don't believe it. We have to leave General Baker behind, I don't believe it. Come on. Okay. We're assembling quite the force here. General Beckham, whose forces are in pretty good shape here, thankfully, which means it won't take much to upgrade and refit. Come on, get these troops landed. Excellent. Damn it, we can't get Earl out of here. Damn it. Yes. It's the only way we could get out of here, but we might be trapped in here. Damn it. Right, let's see what's going on here. Right, we're going to send more troops Actually, this army is for just in case anybody attacks us. So we're going to continue building here. But, oh, 8,928. My goodness me, that's a huge drop for us. We're going to have to keep our bank intact. Damn it. We put the general. That general will be brought back in. Yes. Look at that. Another force arrives. It comes now. That's fine. Oh, that's why the Barbary states. Look at those fiends there. We're assembling quite the look at that. What a magnificent sight. Let's reinforce these, holding onto these ports here. Okay, they've travelled quite a distance there, so they can't actually go anywhere. Luckily we've brought this port here. Let's bring it under siege here. Hopefully we can pull Earl Baker out of there. We have to do it. We can't leave him there to the fate of the Germans. Okay, we're going to start assembling quite the force here. These frontline forces here are going to be used in the attack on Poland. Oh, look at that. General Larson will definitely be taking part in that assault. We've got this army here as well, which we don't want to leave this open because they could travel around here. But we are going to move General S4 army into position. We start assembling the troops. And last but not least, we are going to... Oh, look at that. Russia's hit Thessaloniki here. Damn it. Right, we're going to negotiate with France. We'll take these two here. We shall offer them Rhineland. We're going to lose a lot of income from this, but we just got to do it. We cannot stay here. Oh, they've accepted. Right, that has now given France that. Now France has extended its power and is taking a huge chunk of... Oh, there they are, look at that. What a magnificent sight. Now, delete to attack. Wait a minute. They wouldn't reach that there yet. But this army to even... Oh, we can thread through here, but we would be caught outside here, but still. We could use an army group to punch our way into Warsaw. They don't have that much here. And we could use these armies here to move in and support. They would probably support if they can thread the needle right through here to move some of these forces in a little bit closer. What armies do we have here in this region? Joshua Tomlin, General Burgess. General Alexander will definitely be taking part in this battle. We shall also send in General Tomlin with his strike force. These armies here will then be used to reinforce. We'll bring these armies in a little bit closer. Yes, we are. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for it right now. And we're going to have which general shall lead? Dominic Zeno. General Donaldson. This army. General Boehm. We shall use the army of Dominic Zeno. We shall be launching that attack. We've got... But can we reach here? I wonder if we push out here with these forces, we might as well. We've been we move out the... So the army... Victory. I think we could probably reach it from here. We need General Larsen's army here. Oh. General Burgess is also moving up. We hold here until these are free available as well. Look at that. Beautiful sight, it really would. We have to clear these troops. Would get us across here. We can't actually attack this yet. By damn, we're going to be ready when we need to. Is it? No, there's not. Which means we're just going to have these armies supporting. General Alexander leading the foot. Look at that, we've got it pretty much surrounded, my friends. What a beautiful sight. Absolutely wonderful. But, my friends, we are going to end this episode here. We have, look at that, 4239. We're absolutely being crippled here by... Look at that, our tax income has dropped substantially. Can we kick this minister here, I wonder, from the treasury? We can. Yes, look at that. That's more like it. Augustus Newcomb, brilliant. That's much, much more like it, my friends. Beautiful there. That should come to effect next time, my friends. But I'm going to end this episode here, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please comment, like, and subscribe as always. And please let me know what you think I should do. We are finally moving from the defensive position we've held here for so long. We are now finally, my friends, putting ourselves in a position where we're going to attack Warsaw and hopefully take this area, take this region from them, and gain ourselves a massive income, a boost income here. And we're going to draw all of these forces to us, no doubt. But we've got enough armies here to hold. We can siphon more armies. We're going to clear all of the back, all of these armies out of the way here. Clear this entire area, so we've got a solid link between the two regions. And then, my friends, we can push on, hopefully, deeper into the interior of Prussia and Germany. But my friends, hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please comment, like, subscribe. Please keep your comments coming down below. They've been absolutely fantastic. They really have. They've been really wonderful comments. Whatever you're doing, please be safe, my friends. Have a good week coming up. But until next time, bye for now.